the next Pokemon on the docket is Swampert.
Oh, this is good.
This is good.
Nice. Yeah.
All right. So I was just
don't ruin this for me.
I was just
don't ruin this for me, Jake.
I was just saying in my chat today that I have a desire to play ORAS. So Swampert's been on my mind a little bit. Because I think if
Please let me know when you want to do that. That would be like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'd love to check that game out.
Jake, it's good. The Dex is good. Oh, he's like a big brother.
Okay. Swampert, right from off the rip, is really good because this is a very unique Pokemon. This guy is like, there's so many one of one, and there's so many like cool elements to this design that I think actually work. Like the eye fins and then the tail fin. There's just something about him that's like, man, look at the way his hands are. You can imagine him like swimming in a cool way. It feels like intentional, but it also doesn't feel too busy. I
think it's also a really nice adaptation, or like I think this design has translated well from the Generation 3, 2D games into the 3D space. And I don't know if you have it on screen right now of these Pokemon.
I have the key art.
Okay, yeah. I'm looking at the Scarlet and Violet art right now.
Ooh, I'll pull that up.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah. Oh my god, wait. The Pokedex entry?
It's good.
It's actually nice.
What I'm feeling from this is like it's like familial, like I feel like I'm at a party. I'm at a cookout, right?
Well, and that
the whole family's there.
The face has so much personality.
Yeah, it's great.
That's crazy.
And he's shiny, so slick. This is it's a great Pokemon.
Wow, honestly, wow. This actually is sending it. This is sending it over the top for me. This is actually.
I think so too. I like Swampert, but I'm like,
holy shit,
it's good.
Actually.
I love it. But the Blueberry Academy Pokedex image is feeling like a 10.
You know what's
okay?
Much. All right.
It's feeling big right now. Okay. I'm like, I want to go play Emerald.
I think for a water type specifically, from all of the starters throughout all of the generations, there's you see a lot of different approaches. You see the tanks, you see the kind of the pretty ones, that they evolve into something very like elegant that you want to. Yeah. Or so just like something that you're like,
Blastoise.
Because like there's a degree to which like swimming is like an elegant thing. So
sure, yeah.
Yeah, so you kind of see the different approaches here. And the fact that you have this guy who could, covered in mud, blue skinned, he could be, this Swampert can do like 1,000-pound squat, no problem.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, he's big. Yeah.
And this guy, he's amphibious and he's sleek, but he's also kind of a tank.
He's got this wide pose that I'm realizing. I don't know why I never realized this in the key art, but the back legs are so wide apart.
Yes.
It's so imposing.
This man is the Flood. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Also, water ground type. Holy shit, dude.
In Generation 3, so the signature move that it would get upon, I don't know if it was upon evolution, but you would get the signature move, Muddy Water. It was essentially
I remember.
Surf.
Yeah.
Plus, what's it called? Mud Slap. So you would like lower accuracy, and it was just a powerful surf.
Damn,
it was so
dude.
cool.
You know what's crazy about
it? It would be the surf animation, but it would be like muddy. It would be like brown.
And I feel like the water ground type is rare. It's like you're immune to electricity, which is sick. You only have like what is it, like one weakness, and that's rare. That's so rare. You know how rare that is?
Quagsire has it.
That's rare.
It. Oh, Gastrodon.
No, I'm doing a.
But it is rare.
Wait, hold on. Give me a. How rare is it? Okay, you know how rare that is?
How rare is it, Jake?
That's like finding a Twitch chatter who is both funny and normal.
Whoa! Impossible.
Rare. Gotta rise the chat a little. Gotta rise the chat. There you go. They're all
now. I don't think
they're stunned right now.
I don't think we're reviewing its Mega.
No.
But I am curious what your thoughts are.
Love the Mega. It's probably my number one favorite Mega.
Whoa.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I like that it embodies the fighting type. I don't think it gets the fighting type, does it?
I don't think so. If I'm looking at all of the Mega Pokemon, the truth is, I just don't, not a lot of them really speak to me. They don't really speak to what I like about Pokemon. So like, Yeah, I think Mega Swampert is probably number 1. I also have I have a soft spot for Mega Blastoise. So
sure,
that's it. Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah, please.
Let's maybe read some of these dex entries.
Oh yeah, okay. Wait, hold on. Let's see. What's
it is in the egg group monster. Pretty cool.
Wow. Swampert's arms are rock hard. With one swing, they can batter down Swampert's foes. This Pokemon makes its nest on beautiful beaches.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's nice. This is one of those beautiful Pokemon.
Swampert predicts storms by sensing subtle differences in the sounds of waves and tidal winds with its fins. If a storm is approaching, it piles up boulders to protect itself.
Interesting.
That's crazy.
Very kind. Thoughtful.
It can swim while towing a large ship.
Do you think that is subjective embellishment from Professor Sycamore? That reads a little Gen 1. Raichu can kill a whatever.
So I would say that being like, oh, we have observed it has towed a large ship, that is observable, and you could say, oh,
Sure.
It can do this. But the fact that the dex entry says it can do this, it kind of feels like maybe it hasn't. Like, oh, it could. It can't.
It can.
It can't.
Oh, yeah, I can.
So maybe, yeah. So I think, yeah, I don't really trust the dex entries are just it's biased data. It's data from a perspective. So I can't.
Yeah.
You can't always take it as fact, but it's what the people think. It's what the foremost scholar would tell you. So
sure.
Man, I really like this thing a lot.
I do too. I'm trying to think of notes. Let me look at some more images.
Yeah.
Scrolling down on the Bulbapedia. Oh, it does learn a lot of really cool moves. Like knowing Surf and Earthquake is pretty great.
Okay.
But all the muddy. I love that it has all these muddy moves. One of its tech moves is Endeavor.
Yes. You know what's great about
Oh, it
Swampert?
also gets access to Supersonic.
Swampert, I think that this is an underrated quality that makes Swampert good. Swampert, a lot of his dex entries are about how powerful he is. He can break boulders with his arms. But you know what Swampert is not? Swampert is not edgy.
No.
He's not edgy.
No.
If anything, he kind of
He's
goes
capable.
the other direction. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got mud, and that's enough. He's the mud man.
He's the mud man. Are you seeing these earlier sprites, like the black and white sprites?
Let me take a look. I just like that Swampert. You know, I kind of think that Charizard is like a clout chaser. And I think that Charizard's like trying too hard. Whereas Swampert is not chasing clout. He's chasing results.
Yeah, Swampert's like picked up a new hobby and he's like, he's just getting really good at like woodworking.
Hell yeah.
Check this out. This is from the anime. I've actually never seen this.
No,
this
Swampert
definitely
leans.
This leans to my sentimentality.
God, he's kind of a freak. He's kind of he's a little sick.
It's because I think what do they call Mudkip is like a mud skipper, they call it, or like some sort of fusion between like a mud skipper, which I think is a fish, and then like an axolotl. So then what happens when that grows up? It just becomes this monstrosity.
Jesus Christ, Swampert. Holy shit. Swampert looks like an ace.
An ace?
He looks like an ace.
What does that mean? Like the signature Pokemon of someone?
Yeah, he does. He looks like he comes out and dominates.
Yeah. He was my ace.
Yeah.
He was my honestly, damn. He was. I just had a memory being at, it was like my great grandmother's, she was like in the hospital and I'm with my like step cousin and I had just got a Game Boy Advance in Ruby version. And I think my cousin, I picked Mudkip and my cousin, this is my older cousin, named it Mudvayne, which I think was like a new metal band or something.
Nice.
Sorry.
That's nice.
So Mudkip was my first starter in Gen 3. That was the memory I just unlocked. I would have thought it was like Sceptile or something.
Wait,
sorry,
really?
I just went full.
Sceptile?
I just went full pokey.
Wait, how could you go? How could you
brain.
think it was Sceptile if you picked this one?
No, I've played the game so many times. In my mind, like Sceptile or like Blaziken is my go-to pick.
Oh, okay.
But Marshtomp or this line, really, Swampert was my first final stage. That was my first playthrough starter.
I really remember playing Sapphire as a kid in specific, because I don't know why, but for some reason, that Pokemon game, my brother and I decided we didn't want to get both versions, so we just shared Sapphire, and we handed it back and forth. So he played a little, then I played a little, and we just shared a game.
That's kind of super fun. Like, I'd be okay with that now, but as a kid, that would freak me out.
It was good. It was helpful.
Because it's not as personal, but maybe that's more personal because, like, it's a shared experience.
No, yeah, it was really fun. It was a great way to play a game. I wasn't like entirely interested in it at the time. I had a soft fall off in Gen 3. I didn't think Gen 3 was cool.
Whoa.
So
okay. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I didn't like the I've always felt this way, and no one online feels this way, so I don't voice this opinion a lot. But the subtle art style change from Gen 1 and Gen 2 to Gen 3, I did not like. The way that the colors
I'm totally
changed,
with you.
There's something about that I found that disagreeable.
Smaller pixels, a little bit sharper, I think. Yeah, it's a little bit sharper.
You know, like the key art for each of the Pokemon? I feel like in Gen 1 and 2, it was like one thing. And then in Gen 3, the color palette and everything, I don't know, something got it wasn't what I liked about Pokemon, so I was like, I don't like this as much. Yeah.
They went more modern, and then even like the remakes that came out like a year or two after, they updated all the old art to the new stuff. Yeah. That makes total sense. And then I felt the same way about Black and White.
See, and I was gonna say,
Black and White turned me off. I was like, I remember being like, I don't like this.
Yeah, I think the Diamond and Pearl, I was like more in the direction that I was like, oh, I don't like this. And then Black and White.
Oh, Diamond and Pearl?
Yeah, Diamond and Pearl, I was like, why are all the colors muted? Like, what is going on? And
no, I feel like Diamond and Pearl is bright.
No, chat, back me up on this. Where's Charon?
You're talking about the game? Where's Teacher?
No, I mostly mean in like the art, I think.
The art, not the the art, not the art style of the games.
Okay, no, chat kind of knows what I'm saying. I think it's kind of reflected in the games as well, to be honest with you. But
I don't know. I feel like they're pretty vibrant.
Well, what's tough is that the games, the Gen 1 and Gen 2 games, obviously like barely had color. So
yeah,
you know, so what I'm using the art to kind of like describe the mental image that I would think of Pokemon as having.
I see what you're saying. I do think.
Okay, let me illustrate it this way. I think this will make sense. Okay, if you look at who's on the cover of the Gen 1 games, who do you have?
Charizard, Blastoise.
Yeah, exactly. Pikachu. And I think that there's like a lot of character and like fun, like personality in those creatures.
Yeah.
And then I think if you go to the Gen 2 games, Ho-Oh and Lugia, they're like very specific kinds of creatures as well. And then I think, and I wonder if you see this like I see it.
I know what it is.
Ruby and Sapphire, I think that they become a little bit less cartoon characters and they become more like monsters. And then when you get to Diamond and Pearl, full monster.
I'm totally with you.
You see what
You're
I'm saying?
Like, what is it? I don't even know what this is. Black and White was the worst offender for me.
Yes, and that's what I was gonna say. It's like they don't even have eyes anymore. And like and it's like this weird thing where I'm like, why are we doing this? And then I actually feel like X and Y, just in like in its art and how they were presenting Pokemon, it actually did pull me back in.
Jake, what did you give Swampert?
Oh, thank you for asking. I don't think
someone Chad just asked.
Oh my god, thank you.
I was feeling so with the Scarlet and Violet image. I was honestly the image itself is giving a 10. I think it's key art in a lot of other places where it shows up. I feel like it's like an 8 or a 9 for me. But I'm struggling because I'm like, I don't know what the notes are. Maybe there's no notes. If there's no notes, it's a 10. You know?
He's up there.
Because I'm like a 10. Like a 10 is like perfect. And I'm like, what is perfect?
I know.
But I guess if I'm enjoying it.
To me, it's less about being perfect. And to me, 10 is like, it speaks to me. It's got a little bit more. It's got a little sauce on top.
It's an 11. Yeah,
yeah, you know what I mean. It's 10 is like, I understand. Like, it's not about everybody loving this, but man,
sure,
it speaks to me. So
yeah, then I'll give this an 8, like an 8.5.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of how I feel about Swampert as well. I don't do the halves, so I'm just gonna give it a solid 8. I just think it's great.
Nice.
It's just great.
Sure.
I like it a lot. It's fantastic.
8.73.
There you go.